What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Banging tonight for me, and today man, we back another video. Today I'm reacting to Paternity Court. Paternity Court. You feel me, man? It's been a fat minute. So let me fix up my mic. It's been a fat minute since I done reacted to Paternity Court. You feel me? Oh my gosh, I was looking for videos everywhere, and I finally found this channel. You know what I'm saying? The link will be down below in the description, man. Let's get straight to it, man. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, new to the channel. Let's get straight to it, y'all. Paternity Court, you are not the father moments.
Morris, you say you are 100% certain that you are the biological father of the 29-year-old woman and want this court to put an end to years of confusion.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mrs. Brister, you say you don't believe Mr. Morris is your father.
Bro, that's insane.
Miss Lagiana, Mr. Morris, and Juanita Smith are all parties that have come to answer the burning question of paternity.
What do you recall about this relationship?
We had a good relationship. Different guys wanted to be with me, but I wanted to be with him.
Miss Smith and Mr. Morris reveal their relationship history.
And so what is the status of your relationship right now?
Well, we're back together.
After how many years?
14 years to be precise.
It's a bit surprising
Damn.
that they are still together after such a long time.
Yes, Your
And
Honor.
so you have one man on your birth certificate.
Yes, Your
Next thing you know, it changes to Mr. Morris comes to visit, and he introduces himself to you as I'm your dad.
Yes, Your Honor.
So now,
No, that
you're
ain't her
saying,
dad.
okay, what's going on here?
Lagiana reveals the lies she had been told, and there are a lot.
No, and I apologize for leading you on like I did.
Miss Smith shows remorse for what she put her daughter through,
I really do apologize, and I am sorry. I'm very sorry.
though it might take more than that to make it better.
Determined by this court, Mr. Morris.
You're not the father.
Yes, Your Honor.
You are not her father.
Bro, that's so sad, bro. Oh my God, bro.
Mr. Morris cannot believe the result confirms he is not the father.
You believe she mysteriously had your parental rights revoked for a girl you believe was your biological daughter, thus allowing
That gotta be
another
his daughter.
man to adopt her.
Mr. White believes that he's been lied to and decided to deal with the matter.
I acted as my own attorney because I had nothing but time, so I went to the law library and I taught myself law and acting as my own attorney. I fought it in court and I won.
And as a part of the judgment,
She was ordered to
Look at this guy.
bring the
What
children
the hell?
down
What
to
else
the
this
prison to
nigga?
visit me. She was also ordered to collect calls from me.
that was good lawyering.
Even Judge Lake is impressed with how he's handled this case so far.
When I was 26, I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, and I put a lot of thought into it. I was blind and I couldn't walk, so I had nothing but time to sit.
That
and
looked
think
like your
about it.
daughter,
She
though.
got curious about the truth when she had a medical condition.
And then when I had turned 28, I got my vision back, and 29, I reached out to Mr. White on Facebook.
You did.
I did.
August 23rd.
She reached out to Mr. White on her own.
If in
And
fact
that's
Mr.
why I'm
White is
here.
not the biological father, you would help her find the other gentleman?
No.
I will.
No.
Miss Mock only cares about disproving Mr. White's claim.
I made a promise to her the day that she reached out to me. I'll do everything I can to help her find the truth.
What, Miss Mock, do you hear what you're saying?
Yes.
Stepping
White
up.
would go a step further.
It has been determined by this court. Mr. White, you are not the father.
The judge reveals Mr. White is not the father.
And I hope you live up to that, Mr. White.
I most certainly will, Your Honor. I told this young lady when she first stepped into my life I'd help her find the truth. So whether she's mine by blood or not, she's still mine by spirit.
But he vows to keep his promise.
Or to prove to the defendant, Mr. Holmes, whom you first met at the age of 15, that you are his biological daughter.
Yes, Your Honor.
Alston wants to prove Mr. Holmes is hers, but
You say there's no way she's your child, and today the DNA will prove your
They don't look
case.
alike. I
Mr.
don't
Holmes
know.
is pretty convinced that it's not the case.
Yeah, I didn't know nothing about her until 15 years later. So I kind of felt that she wasn't mine because I didn't even know that she exists until that time.
Mr. Holmes is convinced she is not his daughter.
They don't
because
look
her
alike,
mom was
so-
more of a fling to him.
Have you ever had a doubt in your own mind since your mom told you that Mr. Holmes was your father?
Yes, Your Honor, I did.
You have.
Yes.
Even you've doubted.
Yes.
The judge is surprised by the circumstances which led her to believe Mr. Holmes is her father.
She's been told somebody else is her biological
No clue.
father.
No clue.
And that she's gone through all this and established ties with another family. You have no clue.
No clue.
Mr. Alston had no clue his daughter was building ties with another family.
Why he blinked like that? Is he okay?
A year ago, 2 years ago, asking, Daddy, can I have this? Daddy, can I have that? Daddy, can you pay my bill?
All she ever did was try and get money from him.
It has been determined by this court, Mr. Holmes, you are not Miss Alston.
They don't look alike though.
The verdict
like, you
is
know.
read, and Mr. Holmes is not surprised.
Are not Miss Alston.
Get the...
Why is she doing that?
Oh, my God.
But Mr. Alston gets the shock of his life.
Acknowledge your 10-month-old son, King. You are 100% sure he's the father and claim today's results will prove your case.
Miss Lockridge claims Mr. Tidwell is the father of her child.
You say you were never in a serious relationship with Miss Lockridge and you were stunned when she told you she was pregnant.
Mr. Tidwell doesn't share that belief.
Your Honor, Mr. Tidwell does not have a relationship with my son. The only time he's actually seen my son is when I've made it a convenience for him and brought him to him.
Miss Lockridge complains of Mr. Tidwell's absence, but Mr. Tidwell doesn't disagree.
But you don't have a relationship with him?
Nope, because, Your Honor, I think she's more wants me to be the dad than she really believes I'm the dad.
He even gives the reason why.
Yes.
What do you believe, ma'am? Do you believe this is your grandson?
She is very obsessed with my son.
I'm not obsessed. I was in love with him.
All she talks about is how much she wants to be with him.
The judge calls Mr. Tidwell's mom to testify, and she concurs with her so that Miss Lockridge is just obsessed with her son.
I gave her the name that I wanted my son to have.
At that moment, you thought the baby was yours. Then later on, you started to believe he was not because of what you heard.
Initially, Mr. Tidwell thought the king was his son, but Miss Lockridge showed him differently with her behavior.
Mr. Tidwell, you are not his father.
Damn!
Are you kidding me?
Damn!
Mr. Tidwell looks oddly disappointed at the results.
I knew it. I knew it.
You know why it's disappointing though is because like all the effort and time you put into something and then just to find information like that. I feel like that's the most annoying thing. All the effort and time and love you put in and just to find that out is just crazy. Sometimes it's better not to find out like if you actually love the kid. Now I kind of feel bad because this guy's like he probably loves the kid in a way though, even though he claims to have a relationship, but he probably loves the kid on the low. You know what I'm saying? It's a baby, man. How can you not love a baby? You know what I'm saying?
While Mrs. Tidwell hands out her "I told you so" to everyone who doubted her.
There are 2 men in court today claiming to have fathered your 18-month-old daughter, Anaya.
The plaintiff and the defendant are claiming paternity.
But both Mr. Murray and Mr. Donaldson think they are your 18-month-old daughter, Anaya's biological father.
A rare case, but surely one man will emerge as the father. Who knows?
And that's a picture of Mr. Murray on the left and Anaya on the right. Why are you smiling like that, Mr. Donaldson?
Because that's a real, they do look alike.
There are a lot of uncertainties with this case, but one thing for sure is that pictures can't settle this paternity dispute.
Miss Harris?
The results are read, and it's a shocking revelation for Mr. Harris.
Are not the father.
Both men take it pretty well, though.
Miss Casey, you say that for more than 25 years, your mother has told you that a deceased man who is listed on your birth certificate is your biological father.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now another man, Mr. Edwards, is claiming he is your biological father.
Yes, Your Honor.
A lot of claims are being thrown around to answer the big question of who has the paternity of Miss Case.
That Otis Hawkins, the man you believe to be your father, was dead.
Yes, ma'am.
But he's alive. And we found him for you. Jerome, please escort. You need to sit down? You okay?
We go up to a witness stand.
Oh my God, look, this is dead!
When Judge Lauren casually drops a shocking revelation like this, then you know things are about to get good.
Mr. Hawkins.
Nah, what?
You are not her father.
Oh my God.
Mr. Hawkins is not the dad, but this changes nothing for him.
You know who her father is?
Yeah, I do.
And it's
His brother.
Mr.
However, everyone is shocked at who the real dad is.
That after Serenity was born, your wife cheated on you and that you may not be the father of the child.
Some more than others. A husband doubts the child
That looked
is
like his kid though,
Do you
cuz.
believe you're Serenity's biological father?
I say it's a slight chance that I am.
Another man believes there is a slim chance of him being the father.
Damn.
So who bears paternity?
Who uncle is
Say,
this?
how did you do that math?
Because I'm gonna tell you how I did that math. Because me and him was intimate more than me and him was.
Mrs. McGee is pretty sure about her maths.
But you understand that.
But this kid look like the light skinned brother do look like that's legit though.
It only takes one time.
The judge cautions her that it's not only about the quantity.
The biological father is Mr. McGee.
The biological father is McGee.
How you feel now? Bet you feel
Yeah, that look
stupid
like his kid for real, bro.
Miss McGee,
They look alike.
Mrs. McGee takes a lot of pleasure in telling everyone, "I told you so."
that I owe you an apology. Yep. I will give you one. But you can save it. You can save it because I didn't have to suffer. She had to suffer.
Miss McGee,
Mrs. McGee makes sure she properly guilt trips anyone that was against her in this paternity suit.
that's her father. You said it all along.
I know, and I was right. And this is, I want him and my mother. My own mother. Now how you feel?
The judge cautioned that they should all keep the infant in mind.
You're a married woman who admits to having an affair, and now you say you have questions regarding your 5-month-old daughter's paternity.
Miss Chapel is in doubt of her daughter's paternity.
And he doesn't want you to get the results today.
Yes, Your Honor.
You admit you'll be heartbroken if today's test results prove your wife's lover is in fact the child's biological father.
Yes, Your Honor.
Her dad doesn't want the results, but her husband is dying to know.
I started getting bored with our sex life. I kept telling him and telling him and telling him. I said I wanted to change it.
Miss Chapel admits to promiscuity for a reason that her husband finds unfair. He's just plain frustrated at this point.
If she doesn't come out to be his, I'm really sorry. And I'm going to have to live with that for the rest of my life. But I know
Keep
she'll
your
always
tears,
have you as her
man.
daddy.
Keep your
However,
damn
Miss
tears.
Chapel hopes that the baby is for her husband.
If she is mine, you know, we'll just go home, throw a big old party. But if she ain't mine, I don't know if we can let this marriage carry on.
Mr. Chapel hopes so too, for the relationship's sake.
Mr. Chappelle, you are not her biological father.
Oh
The result
my
is not
God.
really shocking to anyone, but you can tell Mr. Chapel is disappointed.
Oh my God,
I'm
bro.
still gonna be there for her.
Oh my God.
However, Mr. Chapel can't say no to being there for a cute baby.
Are here to prove to your ex, Mr. Thompson, that he is not your 18-year-old daughter's father.
In this case, Miss Taylor claims Mr. Thompson is not the father, and she seems pretty certain.
You say your daughter believes that Mr. Thompson is her biological father. Does she believe that because you told her?
Yes.
Seems like Miss Taylor kinda set up Mr. Thompson to think he is the father. Now that is just cold.
Rebook for Mr. Thompson.
This guy crying or laughing?
You made a book.
Yeah.
Even the daughter believes Mr. Thompson is the father.
She's beautiful.
You can see that from what she made for Mr. Thompson.
Years have a 3-year-old son together, but claim he's now denying your 6-month-old son Isaac, and you're here to prove that he is the father.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Kaiser has a child with Miss Kaiser, but denies the other child. Miss Kaiser is certain he is the father.
I've supported him. I've took care of him. I've turned him into the man he is. You know, I took him from ashy to classy.
Whoa, whoa, brother. Nah, you, no. You gonna, brother, no raises. But how you gonna let a snow tell you that, my brother? Nah. She said I done turned the ash into class. Nah, brother, you deserve. Nah, brother, you. Nah. We can't let that slide, my boy. We cannot let that slide, my boy. How you gonna? Oh, no. I can't even speak English right now, cuz. No. How you gonna let that slide now, cuz? Cuz you tripping, you big tripping, cuz.
Even the daughter believes Mr. Thompson is the father. You can see that from what she made for Mr. Thompson.
Years have a 3-year-old son together, but claim he's now denying your 6-month-old son Isaac, and you're here to prove that he is the father.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Kaiser has a child with Miss Kaiser, but denies the other child. Miss Kaiser is certain he is the father.
I've supported him. I've took care of him. I've turned him into the man he is. You know, I took him from ashy to classy.
Whoa. Mr. Kaiser's response to his wife's comment was cool and drove a good argument.
I never cheated. I did not get.
But you had his phone number before you moved out.
You want to talk about cheating?
The whole court is tired of the back and forth on who cheated on
we
who
don't want
by
to hear
the
none of
couple.
that. We're not here for
Judge
that.
Lake is fed up.
It has been determined by this court. Mr. Kaiser, you are not the father.
Isaac is not the son of Mr. Kaiser. It's hard to see him struggle with the news.
Oh my god. I ain't gonna cap, this was pretty sad to watch. It was not even funny, bro. This was sad to watch, you know what I'm saying? This is sad as hell to watch, you know what I'm saying? All I'm gonna say is, bro, these type of situations, bro, it really be happening in real life. Like, don't think this really be happening in real life. But what I'm finna say is, even though, you feel me, even though they might not be the father or whatever, they still got love at the end of the day, bro. And you know what I'm saying? Sometimes y'all gotta realize that blood ain't always it, you know what I'm saying? You might feel closer to someone spiritually than blood, you know what I'm saying? Blood don't mean everything, you get what I'm saying? Blood don't mean everything. I'm trying to tell y'all, blood don't mean everything. Sometimes spiritually, someone can be there for you, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, though, much love to y'all, you know what I'm saying? If you made this far, man, it's your boy, Max, you feel me? Don't forget to like, to comment, share, subscribe, to the channel, man. It's your boy, Max, you feel me? I'm out this bit, man.